Hi guys, I have got Mr. Chikoi and I am going to do the letter D. And so we are going to put this dinosaur sleeper on him. It is a white sleeper with light gray, dark gray, and like a teal dinosaurs all over it. Looks like Brontosaurus, Stegosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus are what's on it. And I'm gonna put him on this guy. And we've got another ID. I am slowly starting to take their IDs off of them because I am planning to it just flopped. I am planning to change all of their IDs to one ID. That's just because I'm going to just pack that one ID in the bag. I need to get another diaper bag that I am just going to have my RealCare stuff in. And I want it to be one of the diaper bags like Crystal, Heather, and myself have, and the one I'm giving away. I want to get another diaper bag like that and have it just for my dolls. And of course I'm going to keep these other IDs, but you can program the IDs to as many dolls as you want. So, I mean, really, I've already got a pile of 4 sitting over here. And I've got two 2+, 2 3s, and a 2. And a 2. Is that right? 5 over, yeah, that's 6. So, there's 2 more that their IDs are floating around still on them. But yeah, I decided to do that instead. I find it easier instead of trying to keep the IDs pinned to them, because a few of them have been getting, I don't think he's one of them, like the number from the ID is like transferring on their back, and I need to get some Oxy 10 to get it off, but I haven't done that yet. Things have just been way too hectic since I got back from the meetup. Like, I'm hoping it slows down soon. I'm getting to that point. But I fear it will not for a while, as my kids are both in 4-H. So we are going to be busy with that. My daughter is not old enough to be in actual 4-H and be able to show at the county fair and such. So she's in, I think, like Clover Kids or Clover Buds or something like that, which they want them to go to the Clover Buds meetings every month. And then they prefer the kids to also branch out into the bigger kids clubs. And so she kind of wants to do bunnies like her brother when she's in 3rd grade. So we have to take her brother to his meeting tonight. And he has his meeting tonight, so she's going to go to that. And then on Sunday, she has her own meeting, so she'll be going to meetings twice a month. And he has a show on Saturday, and she also has a photography class on Saturday, because she hasn't decided fully. She's kind of leaning towards bunnies, but for the Clover Kids, they don't, like I said, they don't get to partake in county fair. But our county has a little Clover Buds, I think that's what they're called, fair that they put on for them, and the kids have to present at the fair like they do with their projects. They all have to have a project, and each kid gets a participation ribbon instead of like a judging ribbon. There's not any judging that goes on and such at the Clover one. But she's trying to decide what she wants to do, because she wants to do sewing and she wants to do baking, and neither of those I can do, so my mother-in-law will be the one that has to be her mentor for those. Then there's the rabbits, and then there's photography. So she did a photography club at school last year and really enjoyed it. And So when she saw this photography class, she wanted to do that. And I can't just drop her off because she's not 8 years or older. So I have to stay at the class with her. So her and I will be going to photography class on Saturday while my son and husband are at the rabbit show. And then Sunday, I have to take her to her group meeting. And then on top of all of this, they still have football cheer practice and football games. So this week they're missing my son. We had stuff going on at school on Tuesday during practice. So my daughter was late for cheer and my son was a little bit late for football. Wednesday night, the town that they cheer and play Pee Wee football in, it's their homecoming this week. Well, they wanted all of us to drive out there to go to the community pep rally. My husband's like, we have got way too much to do to drive out there for the pep rally didn't start till 7:30 and they wanted us there at 6:30. My husband's like, why do we need to be there an hour early, for one? Two, they kind of put this on at the last minute, told us this was going on for us to meet there. As well as my husband's like, we don't even live in this community. So I kind of ditched out on that. And then on Thursday, they're both going to miss practice because of the 4-H meeting. And then on Saturday, they're going to miss the game and my daughter cheering because of the 4-H stuff. And I'm like, my husband wants to put my son in football again next year, and we're not sure what my daughter wants to do next fall. And I'm like, first of all, we're going to be picking him and putting him in a closer community. We're either going to put him in town itself or something along those lines, but we are not putting him in this community. Well, they've been very accommodating for him with his autism and very welcoming and accepting of our kids. It's a 20-minute drive one way. So we're driving 40 minutes 3 times a week for football practice. And then it's like 40 minutes to get to the games one way. So that's 80 minutes just driving. And like last week during the bunny show, my father-in-law's group was putting it on, so he kind of moved things around so my son wouldn't miss his first football game, but still be able to partake in the rabbit show. Excuse me, I still have the cold going on. It's getting better. Or not cold, the allergy stuff. But the game went into overtime. First of all, the game started a half an hour late because of some rain. And then it went into overtime. So what should have been an hour or less game turned into almost an hour and 40 minutes. That doesn't include the drive. It's just, yeah. It's busy, and I don't know, I'm just, like, when they played soccer, practice was relatively close, as well as football practice is 2 hours long, 3 times a week. And these are kids 6 to 10 years old. It's like, really, you don't need to have practice that long. All the other communities around here, their practices are 6 to 7. My kids should be going to bed at 7. My son is still out practicing football. By the time we get home, it's almost 9. Both of them have been kind of crabby and tired. And I'm just waiting till November when it's all over, to tell you the truth. And this is only mid-September, and we're just starting the games. So, anyways, that's enough rambling about that stuff. It's just, everything's super busy. And I'm just trying to keep my head afloat at this point. So, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!